Hey, what's going on, guys? I just got done watching Rick and Morty the anime. Just got done premiering on Toonami at 12 a.m., which was pretty sweet. It was in Japanese with the dub subtitles. Anyway, first thing I wanted to say about this anime as I review it is the art is very disgustingly bad. The characters I do not feel comfortable watching. Not that they cause discomfort, but I just get kind of grossed out about it. I don't feel as if a lot of them feel like anime characters. The only one I feel like is a true anime character, what is Rick. He kind of reminds me of a normal anime character. I don't know how to explain it, but whenever you see him, you think about anime character. I felt like Morty he kind of reminded me of Naruto. But at the same time, I guess this is a joke of an anime, if that makes sense. You got to kind of keep it lighthearted because it's Rick and Morty. It's a comedy and there's a lot of jokes, making fun of stuff, etc. So that's something I like to say beforehand. Don't take it too seriously if you're an anime fan, also. I mean, I don't know if any of these plot lines going forward are going to connect much. We might get like a two-parter or something. But I'll get into what we've seen and what's upcoming as well. So next thing I'd like to say is some nice things about it. So voice acting, very well off. I mean, this is what you expect from something pretty much AAA. I mean, it's not what I would consider exactly AAA, but for Adult Swim, this is their AAA property, and this is them giving its all. So pretty good. Japanese, superb, superb. I'm not just pretty good. I take it back. It was superb. It was great. Fantastic. Amazing even. Keep on going. I'll give it a little more credit. And we go with the music choice. Opening, oh my god, I loved it. Toonami, whoever's doing these, Adult Swim, you guys are fantastic when it comes to picking music. Whoever does it, they deserve a raise. And man, there is some gems when it comes to Toonami, even their animes. You go back, Ninja Kamui, that had some bangers on it as well. Even the intro, outro, baller, just good stuff. Oh my god. But no, that's one of my favorite things about all of these Toonami animes. Even like a joke one like this, at least I think it's a joke. Still, I'm gonna keep saying that. But fantastic. Anyway, the plot line, a lot of people are already making fun of this, so I'll give you a basis of what's going on the Twitter whenever it first came out. They said the plot line was like very trash, so I watched it and I'm gonna tell you straight up that the plot line, it's a Rick and Morty plot line. It's not gonna really make too much sense in one way. It's gonna be kind of stupid and kind of Fruit Loopy, but I found it pretty good in the halfway mark. So Morty has like this VR helmet and he's stuck in this game. Rick has this like serum that can change time and go back. And he kept getting killed by this big monster. But at the same time, Rick was preventing him from dying. So he was able to live out like three different lives, I guess. I don't know what was going on in between a lot of that, but we got to see some scenes where he's meeting up with these different people at the end, where everything's basically destroyed. First one, if I remember, was a girl named Ellie. The second one was another Rick. This is actually the other Rick that comes here. And yeah, his Rick is dead. So we're maybe, okay, I just like to say this is for the future of what's coming, but the same Rick, supposedly from the preview, is going to be coming to this modern day dimension, the anime dimension. So he's like a samurai Rick, it looks like. So it's gonna be pretty dope. After that, we get his dad, and his dad's a knight, and he does nothing to begin with, and he kind of has this like broship with him, and he's living out the timeline. And one, he like becomes president. Another one, he's like dating the Ellie girl, and she gives him this ball. They both give him this ball with this like face on it, something to do with the worm thing, alien thing that they killed, and that's what they got from it. I don't know. It's really dope overall though. But This anime is fantastic when it comes to bringing you in the halfway point like the series does. So I do like that. That's what I think a lot of people don't realize is that Rick and Morty plot lines are in no way, to me at least, groundbreaking. They're not going to shatter anything, but they lure you in with certain aspects. Even I don't understand it. I can't break it down. There's a formula, and they use it so well. So, best way I can end this video is saying that this is basically like a 6 out of 10 when it comes to an anime. Okay? But I think it's a gem in another way. It's like an anime making fun of anime, an American cartoon, iconic, given a really hard job to begin with, and this is what they give us. I can't sit there and say it's a bad thing. There was so much that had to be done, and a big part of it was being able to be anywhat successful, and it's hard to mimic success, especially on a property that was already successful. If every sequel out there was successful, man, we would have so many ongoing shows. But Rick and Morty is still going, and I guess they wanted to beam off with something else, have two properties, and kind of make connections between the two, and maybe even go further than that, is what my guess was. So, I don't know if this is going to get a season 2, but for sure, they're going to do something with this first season, and we may get to the normal show at one point. Like I said, coming up, we're going to meet another Rick that's going to be coming to that Japanese dimension. Not what I was expecting from the preview. I will say the preview kind of goofed with us. It did not do what it's supposed to. So, yeah, we got to see the ending of this to begin with. Shows that it didn't really connect, but the preview shows some connection. I can't really say much. But my question of the day, guys, is what did you think about Rick and Morty the anime? Did you like it? Would you watch it? Or what would you rate it? I think I wasn't too harsh. It's a 6, just because I wasn't really feeling it fully. It's mainly got to do with the art, man. That art really had me down. But the plot lines, that's normal Rick and Morty. So if you think that's garbage, I mean, I hate to say it, that's just Rick and Morty. I do like me some Rick and Morty though. That's something I figured out last year. Maybe this year. I don't remember. But I do like the Rick and Morty recipe. And I'd love to dive into that eventually. Anyway, guys, I hope you stay safe and peace.